Hey, we back again, Fellowship Hi-Crest fam. This is your Jumpstart for today. It's coming from John 20, 1 through 10. Let's check this out. Early on Sunday morning, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb and found that the stone had been rolled away from the entrance. She ran and found Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one whom Jesus loved. She said, "They have taken the Lord's body out of the tomb, and we don't know where they have put him." Peter and the other disciple started out for the tomb. They were both running, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. He stooped and looked in and saw the linen wrappings lying there, but he didn't go in. Then Simon Peter arrived and went inside. He also noticed the linen wrappings lying there, while the cloth that had covered Jesus' head was folded up and lying apart from the other wrappings. Then the disciple who had reached the tomb first also went in, and he saw and believed. For until they still hadn't understood the scriptures that said Jesus must rise from the dead, then they went home. Man, I think the main lesson to pull away from the word today is that Jesus made his bed and cleaned his room, so you should too. I'm joking. No, I think the thing that really hits me here is that his disciples still didn't believe until they saw. And that could be something to say like, what is wrong with these people? They saw him do these miracles. They saw him do these amazing things. They believed and learned from his teachings. But I think the greater thing to pull out is that even though their faith was incomplete, they believed who Jesus was, but they didn't quite understand. They still didn't believe everything that he said up until after his death and until they saw his resurrection. Christ still used them as his disciples. He still used them to build his church, even with an incomplete faith, or a faith that was incomplete of the whole gospel. I mean, some of us find ourselves in places where we're like, man, I believe what God says, but still I'll be holding on to some things in my life. And it causes us to have some shame or doubt in not God, but in what God can do through us. I mean, God can fulfill his perfect plan as laid out in his scriptures and as promised to you, even if you don't get it. Because his work is not predicated on whether or not you understand his worth or yours. And so today, be encouraged that God will complete the work in you, even if you don't understand it. Continue to power up, pour in, and spill out.